Hello, this is Samir the Knight, and welcome back to another live stream. Starting in just a sec here. Welcome back, everyone. Again, this is Samir the Knight, and today we're doing some more side questing. I got a couple things. Hildibrand related quests. But we got some side content as well. You'll forgive me, I haven't had my dinner yet. I'm trying to eat now before I get streaming as well. So I might take a second here or there just to pop some food in my mouth. But yeah, we got some extra side content as well that I want to cover as well today, besides the Hildibrand stuff. And so I want to start that off today by doing a few things there. Since last time, just doing more dungeon farming and things like that. So where was I? Yeah, I need another 230 to get as much as I need, so, or what I want initially anyway. So there's that. As you can see, my samurai is at level 67. Excuse me, I didn't have a chance to do all my dungeon stuff today, but maybe if we have some time, I'll actually just queue us up for some more dungeons as well. So to get us started, let's head over to Namai. No, not Namai. Tamamizu. So you remember last time we did side quests and the like. We unlocked custom deliveries with Kurenai over here, and with Minago. Where are they? Ah, there they are. And so I prepared some items for me to give to them, and more than likely it will show a little bit of a cutscene. So I wanted to show that off because I might as well. I'm a little bit invested in this, and I figured it would be something you guys would be interested in seeing as well. So both Kurenai and Minago you can deliver 6 items for them a day. When it comes to our timers though, and this is something I'm not entirely sure about, it says we have 12 custom deliveries allowed. So I should be covered with the 2 of them, Minago and Kurenai here, if I do this. Up to this point, I've only had the one girl back in Edelshire. I always forget her name. So I didn't have the opportunity to even do 12. So I just want to see whether or not I can even do that additionally later. But so for now, Dan Too Much. Hello, thank you for joining the stream. Very much appreciate it. We're gonna be doing a whole bunch of like side content today, so I hope you enjoy. What brings you to the stream? How did you find it, if you don't mind me asking? Okay, is that back? There you go. My mic disconnected for whatever reason. Thank you for calling that out. I did not notice. I hate when that happens. What the hell? I need to keep a better eye of my Streamlabs here. Yeah, I don't use a webcam, so that's fine. But all I said was the crafting. What did I mean? What was the last thing you heard? I was talking about the crafting, and I was giving her the thing and just saying that it gives you a ton of experience. As you saw, I leveled up, and it gives you scripts as well, which is what we use to turn in for goodies that we can use. And I'll show that off here in a bit. And I didn't even have to give her all 6 items that she allows for the week before getting a cutscene already. So that's all I was trying to say. You're asking me what brought me to your oh god, I cut out a while ago then. Jeez. Right. So yeah, you mentioned the what brought me to the stream. Like again, that was like I was just talking about how much I liked Stormblood at that point, but that was a little bit while ago. I'll recap. It's fine. Anyway, let's focus on this for the time being. Glad tidings, Samir. Thank you for the remedies you have been bringing us. Even those who took ill were able to recover swiftly. For the first time in recent memory, there have been no severe cases, and certainly no deaths. Having everyone experience firsthand the medicine's efficacy, both our healers and citizens alike have been clamoring for more. Never have I seen people so happy, so full of hope. Lady Hisui, my dear mother, she too has been feeling unwell. Might there be any more of the remedy still? Had you come asking earlier, my reply would have been no. But for a blessing, Samir here just furnished us with more. I will see that it is delivered to you. So you are Samir. I have heard about you. Aye, this is the kindly adventurer who has been working with Sanana. We owe our great health to their tireless efforts. I shall be forthright. I still mistrust outsiders. Many of us do. Oh? Okay. And yet we are grateful. While we do not yet welcome you as the Ruby Princess does, we offer you our thanks all the same. Well, as long as we have an understanding, I guess. As the Ruby Princess does. I'll have to see the look on their faces when they learn who you really are. Oh, Sanana, you must entertain such thoughts, not even in jest. All know that the Ruby Princess must live out her days within the palace. So has it always been. Should my presence here come to light, the citizens would be up in arms. We can ill afford to have them so distracted. So, focus on the thing. They still have a long way to go, but we will guide them one step at a time. Okay, so that was one of the things I was asking earlier, was how far are you in the game? And I guess that answers my question, because that must mean you are in Shadowbringers at this point. How are you liking Shadowbringers so far? If you don't mind me asking. Alright, and I got that reward there. Da-da-da! Alright, so I already got a rank up for her. Yeah, level 80 Dancer main. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Dancer is one of those class jobs I want to try out at some point. Like I try to have like one class in every like role category just to see how I like it, and so I started off with Bard first when it comes to ranged physical. I'm not too happy with Bard. So I might try out Dancer at some point and see how that is, but yeah, Dancer is big on RNG when you do try it. Oh, really? Okay. RNG, how so? What do you mean by RNG? She now considers you a supporter of the thing. Okay, yet there's still much work to do. Has a new favor to ask of you. So she's probably gonna ask me to make something different instead of the medicine, actually, which is a bit of a problem because I made more. Oh, the procs. Okay. Really? So it's not like a traditional combo where you just like one skill to the next. Okay, that's interesting. But obviously if that's her main, you must really like it. So that's cool. I'm a black mage main. Though at this, I don't know if that's gonna change at this point, just because as I've been playing this, I keep changing to different jobs, and so I'm losing practice playing as mage, and so I feel like I'm totally out of my element whenever I play black mage at this point. So I don't know. I think I might need to stick to one for a while and just kind of like, I don't know. Yeah, I may switch to Reaper depending on how I like it. I definitely want to see how Reaper looks. And I definitely want to see how Sage looks. So just going back to what my earlier point is, like, I keep going to different classes because I want to be good at different roles, right? So I was a Paladin at one point, and then I switched to Dark Knight. So I'm kind of like switching between the two of those. For healer, I'm switching between White Mage and Scholar, and that's because I wanted to see how a traditional healer would be versus, like, you know, barriers and stuff. So, you know, Sage, they were doing the whole reworking for Sage and Astrologian, I think, right? I think. So, you know, that's why I picked up Scholar, just so I can see how the difference is. And so, yeah, there's so many classes and so many things to try out. It's a lot of fun all of its own, but at some point I have to kind of pick a main because it's going to be hard to kind of keep, you know, how to play well. You know, you should focus on one as, I don't know, that's kind of my opinion, but you might have a different opinion on that. Focus on one skill set so you could excel if you're trying to do like high-end dungeons and things like that. You can always try Palace of the Dead if you want to try different classes. That's not a bad suggestion, actually. And you level up pretty quickly, right? I don't know why, and correct me if I'm wrong, but let me just one sec here. For the next item, I had equipment that affords protection against sharks. Give me a second and I'll finish my question here. Imperial, commonly savage. Keep your citizens safe while regular patrols the surrounding water. Okay, so weapons, okay. It goes up to level 60, then you stop getting XP. Okay, so what I wanted to ask was, is the level system is separate from like what you have outside of the Palace of the Dead? So if I started up, like I haven't leveled up Rogue Ninja yet. If I go in there blind, level 1. Yeah, so it's separate. Okay. I'd rather be able to level it up quickly, but I guess that it's still a good place to try it out, because then you level up quickly, you get all your abilities, and then you can try it out to, you know, whatever extent as you like. So it's still worth it, I think. Although you're not going to have, like, your job-related stuff if you start off at level 1. Because you still have to do, like, the job stuff outside. Yeah, exactly. So, okay, you said exactly what I was thinking. So, so you'll need to at least get to level 35. Okay. I was expecting to give all 3, but it seems, or 6 rather. But I don't want to sit here and start crafting weapons, so I'm gonna leave this off to my own time, so we can move on with the stuff we wanted to do today. So besides Kurenai, but you can use job skills up to 60 as long as you have the stone. Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying earlier. So you'll have to level up normally up to 30 to get the job stone to begin with. Or the soul stone. If you want to then go to level 60 in the Palace of the Dead, and see all the abilities and whatnot. So it's still a little bit of work, but the first 30 levels is not that bad to do quickly. So you can do that in a day. That's not that big of a deal. So all right, so Minaga also has her own set, right? I was mentioning that as well. So I crafted stuff for her as well. More than likely, I'm only going to be able to give her 3 of the stuff I crafted here. All right, let's actually see what she was saying, because I kind of glossed over what Kurenai was saying. So you brought me some souvenirs. Good. For all the preach about not being wasteful, they sure do seem to mind wasting gil. Now then, on closer inspection, bugger me, you don't see something like this every day. Hell, you're lucky to see something like that once in a blue moon. I don't know what you're doing, but keep it up. Okay, so... Alright, this should probably be enough. Thank you so much. We got enough goods to satisfy the clients, or better yet, what their appetites even more. Alright, let's see what she has to say here. Yeah, I'll try and include all the story-related stuff with this if I can, if there's interest in that. But yeah, we want to focus on the actual side content today. So they send their regards. You can also get crafting and gathering XP through expert deliveries. Yeah, yep. I haven't been doing that in a long time, and I have a lot of stuff to do to get XP at this point. I'll explain that in a sec here. Contributing. In fact, a young woman from the family here today, and you'd like to say a few words to you. Germain, I joined the resistance together with my father, but the Imperials attacked the Reach. He was killed. I'm grateful for what you're doing. I am. I won't deny it's been hard ever since he passed. I wasn't expecting anything, nor do I think I deserve it, but thank you all the same. Aw, no worries. I don't want to be a soldier when I was little. I wanted to learn things, get an education. Didn't want to be out of... Didn't work out that way on the account of the occupation, of course. That's why father and I joined the fight. But now the occupation's ended, and I've been thinking, when Alamago needed soldiers, I became one. But Alamago needed learned men and women, so I'm thinking that's what I'll use the guild to finally become. Thank you for this opportunity, Samir. Aw, okay, yeah. Zenos himself got her father down when he came to the Reach that day. From what I heard, he died giving his daughter a chance to escape. Oh, damn, that's messed up. Okay. We all had to make choices that day. I was wounded, so I chose to flee with Cryo and some few others, but I wanted to stay and fight. I told him I screamed at him. But Mifred, he wouldn't hear it, so he stayed, and I ran. I lived, and he died. It came to light recently that he had a family too, a wife and child. He never mentioned them before, so I had no idea. Oh, that was Mifred, right. Oh shit, okay, it just clicked for me like who she was talking about. I remember him dying that day during the main story. Wow. Okay. But we'll keep searching until we do. Okay. In the meantime, we'll content myself with helping those I can and I do hope that I can continue on you for your assistance. Okay. Aw. Satisfaction up. Cool. Alright. I'll save we'll save the rest. We'll do that like on Friday, maybe just like a quick like, hey, this happened by the way, and just show this, and I'll cover my last 3 things for the week. So. Can't wait for data center travel to be a thing. Considering I don't have that many people on here that I'm friends with, like on other data centers or anything like that, and I'd mostly be associated with people here in the States, I don't see that as a thing I would use necessarily, but what do you see out of the data center travel that you'd benefit out of, really? Like, what do you look forward to the most from using it? Okay, she wants Far Eastern collectibles now. I got a couple of friends on other data centers. Okay, yeah, that's great then. That's perfect. Because then you can do dungeons and stuff with them. Yeah, I would love to, once I get to Shadowbringers, like to make a static of my own at some point and just meet a couple people and start seeing if I can tackle a lot of like the nice, you know, the harder content. Because as much as I love the story in this game, I think that's like the biggest selling thing for me is the story. I love doing dungeons and raids as well and doing like hard content. So I'd love to be able to do that stuff eventually at some point. Those are the 2 biggest sellers for me, necessarily. Okay, so that's that. I was supposed to make a list of things I wanted to do today, and I don't remember. Oh, right, I was supposed to queue up for... Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. And we'll see how long this takes to queue up here. We're going to queue up as... So we had the fight with Byakko to do. So we'll see how we'll start the Hildibrand storyline now. And in the meanwhile, yeah, because we have this storyline now to do. That's side content necessarily, right? So we'll queue up for the fight and then we'll get started and do the Hildibrand stuff. Yeah, doing current raids and trials during the current X-Pack is always fun. I wanna... So the current expansion is great. Well, I mean, I don't know the current expansion and what's there because I'm trying to keep myself spoiler-free. I know a little bit. But I wanna be able to run some of the older stuff as well. That's part... Excuse me. That's part of the problem. There's so much like all these extreme trials that I want to do, which I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to do at this point. Unless I make like a party finder group to do it, but I don't know. It's there's a lot of content out there that it's hard to do now as it is without getting a static or trying to set up a party finder group to do it. But I don't know. That's just kind of where my brain's at the moment. Okay, so let's do it. I'm gonna queue up for that. Hopefully, the queue time is pretty quick, so we'll see how quickly that pops. But in the meanwhile, let's continue with the Hildibrand storyline for Heavensward here. Sorry, one sec. Okay. Doing current raids and So what? Okay. Anyway, but I was just trying to look at something else here. But anyway, Endwalker. What are you looking forward to the most to Endwalker, if you don't mind me asking? Da, da, da. You mentioned how you like Reaper at this point, but okay. So you like exploring a lot and doing the trials. That's cool. I'm more interested in the story at this point, but again, I still need to get through Shadowbringers first. Okay, with this one, the last time we left off, we found Hildibrand in Corthus, and we also found an automaton who has been named Gigi at this point, and we're trying to find them now in Ishgard here. So let's see where it leads here. I pray this Eve finds you well, Sumer, or at least better than it finds me. It seems I have no choice but to seek out the inspector and convince him to surrender up his Mammet to me. 'Twas unearthed under most suspicious circumstances, after all, and who can say what secrets or heresy it might hold? This is still a thing. Why is the heresy thing still a thing here? We should be past the whole, you know, dragons and heretics thing at this point, so I'm kind of frustrated whenever this guy keeps saying that, but anyway, therefore the Inquisition would conduct a thorough inspection, and if needs must, destroy it. Given his affinity for the contraption, I fear the inspector may not be amenable to my request. Oh, okay, never mind, we're not doing this right now. Alright, we're doing the Byakko fight. Let's see how this goes. I'm very curious about where the story about the different, what do they call them? The,
It begins. Receive of me my fury, children of man, and quell it!
He's hungry. Yes, the Four Lords. The Four Lords storyline, I guess. I think that's what it's called. I've only just picked it up last time I was playing, so... So this is our first trial in regards to that. Alright, cool.
There is no turning back!
We got two white mages here. Everybody? Okay. Alright, not too bad so far. Definitely strike. What does that do? That might have been a tank cluster. Okay. Alright, I'm not paying attention to my MP. Pay attention to my MP, Samir. Okay, I don't know what that's about. Do we need to do anything about it? As much as I'd like to do the research on the fights first, I'm not gonna spoil myself on this. Oh, careful.
Twofold is my wrath, twice cast my foes!
Hakate? Who's this? Oh. Alright. Oh, Get away from him. Or her. Whoever that is. Firing my... A lot of laser beams here. I'm firing my lasers! Blah. War of Thunder. That looks like a move we need to kill you before you kick that off. Yeah. Alright, we got it. More MP.
All creation trembles before my might.
Ooh, an animated,
Behold, fury given forth.
I love when these come up. Is it gonna be an active time thing, or just like an animated, like, ultimate?
My wrath is a ceaseless torrent.
Oh wow, okay, this is unique. I have not... Oh, okay. I see how this is going. Okay. I was not expecting this. Wow. This is super unique. I have never seen anything like this before. This is actually pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. We're like falling... How far high in the sky did he launch us?
No more games.
Ah, 3-point landing. I'm fine. I'm fine. Okay, that was pretty cool. We just commented down to the earth and we just tanked that shit.
Impressive. Well, I shall bring all to bear.
You think this is new to Stormblood? Okay. Well, I'm super glad for it if they did. Yeah, that was fucking cool.
Lightning Sear.
Okay, we're gonna have to like thanks or switch sideways.
Tempest Surge.
Heal that person.
Lightning Sear.
Yeah, I'm not hearing the music as loudly as I'd like. I need to adjust my settings again.
You're mine.
Actually, just my headphones are messed up. Never mind. I'm good. Oh shit. Okay.
Tempest Surge.
Did I get any of the mounts from the Extreme Trials? From Heaven's Word or Realm Reborn? I think I got one of them? I think I got the one from Ravana. I did that one and I think I got super lucky. It's the Red Bird.
You are stronger than I dared hope.
Oh shit, let's back off. Oh, that's gonna hurt. And done. The Red Bird. I think that was one of the extreme ones. Yeah. Yes and no. I find it annoying a little bit just because it's... You know, and I don't have the full experience here. When I got that, I was still on the free trial. So my only option was queuing up via the duty finder to do it, and then having the pickup group just go through it. And I got super lucky. I got it on my first try. It's the mount that I'm talking about is this one here. I think this is one of them too, actually, from Ifrit. I think. I'm not sure about that. But I got a whole bunch of them from like the last Moogle, the Moogle event. And then there's these from the current Moogle event. So I didn't, the only ones that I actually, you know, went to the trial to actually get was Rose Liner and the Itheon here. Otherwise, the rest I've picked up through the Moogle Trove event that's going on. You are indeed the warrior they say, not unlike him in many respects. Ah, it must have been another warrior of light then in that case. Who helped previously? 'Twas in another era that we first met, him and I, long before the kingdom of Doma. I wouldn't be surprised. I told you before of my past, of how I was shunned by man and beast alike for the snow-white fur that marked me as a harbinger of doom. Bereft of family and friendship, of home, I wandered the mountains in search of a place to call my own. There I would accept my fate and await the inevitable. But death did not come, for I was unlike my brothers in more respect than my fur. With every century I grew stronger and stranger, monstrous. In turn, what few creatures dared traverse my domain withdrew further and further. Yeah, I got the legendary doggo at least. That's an annoying fight to do. There's 3 of them there though, so I'm not sure which one you're talking about, but I imagine you said legendary, you had a typo there. Never have I been so alone. Oh, the rainbow one, gotcha. I don't recall which one's which. I just looked at I didn't look at the descriptions, but is that the Lakshmi one? Jeez. Or is that the Shinryu? I don't know. And then okay, so Shinryu's hard to. Shinryu is an annoying fight on extreme, apparently. I really enjoyed that fight on normal. I like to see how it plays out in extreme. But you know, it's kind of to my point earlier what I was talking about. Like, getting a pickup group to do it is not fun. I'd rather have a group of people that you can kind of vibe with and just kind of go through it again and again, and you know the people you're working with. I find that a lot more fun. So I used to have a group back in my WoW days, and this is like years ago at this point. And it was so much fun doing raid content with them, because you can chat back and forth as you try and run through stuff. So and then one day I woke up and found a man standing before me. Bewildered, I rose and bared my fangs as I roared in rage. Begone, or I shall rend you asunder and feast on your flesh. What fool has the temerity to approach me thus? But the man did not flee. Rather, he stood his ground and said, "This fool is named Tenzin, and ever since he was a child he spoke the language of beasts." Then you know full well you stand to lose. Return to your people and die, or die. But then Tenzin threw back his head and laughed. They would kill me if I dared. For fear of my talents I was banished. A harbinger of doom they called me. In that instant, all my anger drained away. Tenzin's word had struck at the heart of me. Here was a fellow outcast, cursed by his kin for his very nature. That night, as I listened to his snoring, I realized I had found in this man a kindred spirit. Interesting. So maybe he's not a warrior of light in the past? Who knows? Soon after we embarked on a journey together, in the days that followed, we met other solitary souls and aided them as we aided each other. But those are tales for another time. I doubt very much you are willing to stand here in silence while I recount my every adventure with Tenzin. Come, let us return to the temple. Genbu is doubtless eager to learn the outcome of our battle. Cool. All right. We'll save the next one for, or the next leg of the story of the Four Lords for next time. Or maybe a little bit later. I wanted to actually do the Hildibrand stuff today, so let's head back to the Foundation. I will get that started. What would you say is your most favorite fight, pre-Shadowbringers in that case? I'm not gonna talk about Shadowbringers at this point because I don't really know anything about it, so yeah. If you have a favorite, let me know. Apparently Shinyus suck. Probably Sophia or Lakshmi. Lakshmi. Which one was Sophia? Oh wait, Sophia. Sophia is that's Heaven's Word. Okay. Right. Yeah, Sophia's fun. I haven't done the extreme for that. Again, I haven't done like, oh wow, I actually did a few of these extreme. Right, so I haven't done minstrels. I've done these three extreme. But I haven't done Nidhogg extreme, and I haven't done the 3 primals extreme. So I definitely want to do those at some point. I like Sophia because of the music for the fight. Tsukiyomi. I don't know that one just yet. Oh wait, I know. Okay, I know of that one because I know the music. You're right. You reminded me. I only know it because I was looking at music videos on YouTube, and so I know of it, but I don't know when that's supposed to show up. Though I think I have an idea because I've been looking at the main story quest list for Stormblood, and I see there's a trial not too far in the distant future in 4.3. Yes. So more than likely I'll be tackling that on Friday, if that is the one I'm thinking it is. So I've seen the fight, but you know, I didn't care too much about it because I don't know the context. So it's, you know, for the most part, I'm just enjoying the video for the music at that point. So it is what it is. But yeah, if you want to see that, watch on Friday. I'll be tackling that for the first time. All right, so back to this again. We were. Would you be willing to help me persuade him? Free be praised. At least you have some reason. Let us pray he will as well. Why am I agreeing to this? God damn it. I'm given to understand that while the inspector and his assistant have been wandering all over the city with the Mammet in tow, they often frequent the Gazebo near Fortum's Manor. With any luck, they'll be there now. Okay. But yeah, all right. While I'm doing the quest, I'd like to stay within my main class of Black Mage here, so let's do that. Right, the gazebo here. Yep, sure enough. Here they are. Who are you? Okay. Isn't she adorable? It's a Mammet. And you two are idiots. To the very pinnacle of the heavens. Where are you getting that from? Alright, Hildibrand, what's up? Oh god, we got the goofy music playing. Verily, shall we scour all creation from the deepest pits of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens. Thanks a lot, Brea. I haven't heard that forever, like in so many times. God damn it. Hildibrand is secretly La Brea, apparently. For the answers we seek, every day shall be filled with grand adventures, the stuff of fairy tales and legends. Huzzah, a grand adventure in the deepest pits of the seven hells. Just so, such is the creed of Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire. And flex. Oh god, you taught him to flex? No. Well posed, Gigi, well posed. I dare say you have the potential to be an exemplary inspector someday. Right, that's enough of that. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Supreme Sacred Tribunal of Halunic Inquisitory Doctrine. Wow, that's a mouthful. I hereby command you surrender the Mammet of suspected heretical origin into my custody. Why, hello there, Samir, and Inquisitor, sire, ever the jester, accusing poor Gigi of being a clockwork heretic, when 'tis plain to see that he is merely a precious young lad. Oh, there you go again, confusing the poor girl. As if those big, beautiful, boxy eyes aren't the soul of femininity. Nashu. Nashu, why? Nashu, please, were you not witnessing the magnificent display of Mandervellian masculinity that are mere moments ago? You two can't even, like, coordinate on the fact of what gender it is. That's so dumb. That's because you haven't taught her any better. She needs a proper role model to show her what's what. Oh god, here we go. And why am I agreeing to this? Masters of the Night, Inspector Sire, what's all this commotion? We can hear you from the courtyard. Hey, Master Fortems, what's up? My sincerest apologies for the disturbance. I'm come to seize this Mammet on behalf of the Inquisition. A fact which I clearly explained to the Inspector before you arrived. At which point they set to bickering about the contraption's gender. What say you, my lord? Do you think Gigi a boy or a girl? 'Tis clearly a strapping young lad, no? Oh my god, are you serious? Not him too. What the fuck is going on right now? Fury take me, not you too. Has the whole world gone mad? Fine, fine, but even supposing that this Gigi is a real boy, you cannot deny that the circumstances of his discovery and miraculous resuscitation were most unusual. He cannot be suffered to roam the city with impunity until the Inquisition has determined he is not a threat. I beg your pardon? Miraculous resuscitation? Yeah, Godbert bonked him on the head a couple times. I see. Then until such time as Gigi recovers his memory, perhaps it would be best if you adopted him as a ward of House Manderville. I will even stand as witness here and now if you wish. Adopt? Then that would make me Gigi's father? Oh no. This is good. This is all sorts of bad. Doubtless the Inquisition would think better of taking any action which might threaten the cordial relationship between our two houses. Yes, of course. I'll do it. I, Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, do hereby grant this child the patronage of House Munderville. Papa Hildy. I'm sorry, what? Papa Hildy. The inspector's probably become a father. It's so beautiful. What's the world coming to? Quite. Now that you need no longer fear the Inquisition, you are free to show Gigi more of our fair city. Indeed, I strongly encourage you to do so. Mayhaps, by the grace of the Furies, something will jog his memory. Thank you, Lord Edmund. I shall not forget this kindness. Come, my faithful assistant, my beloved son. We must away. Oh my god. I love how goofy this thing is, the Hildibrand series is. But, like, the thing I find the most hilarious is just, like, my willingness to go along with everything. Like me personally be yelling, like, why my player character is going along with this, but he's just like, yep, I'll go along with it. Oh, Haloon, I would not presume to question your grand design, but, confound it all. Oh, what the? Did it just, like, speed through? Oh, well. Mayhaps I cannot detain the Mammet, but I am still within my rights to observe the blasted thing. It just kind of sped through a bit of the text there. I didn't, like, press a button, so I don't know why I did that. Lord Gobbert will be pleased to hear that his son is as hale and hearty as ever. Not that I would ever presume to meddle on another father's behalf, and certainly not without consent. Oh god, the goofiness is like just too much right now. Where are they going? So follow Gigi. Where is Gigi going? Wait, are you down? You are down there. Ah, my legs! How long must I stand around waiting for a Mammet to do something possibly heretical? Okay, the heretic thing is really getting on my nerves, though, to be honest. Judging by the size of their estate, they've wealth to rival House Manderville. Which house are you looking at? And that's not house, though. I believe that's the tribunal, yeah. Like, okay. Come now, Gigi. Surely gazing upon this wondrous work of Ishgardian architecture stirs something within your soul. This grand manor of House Durin Malpersati? Pray do not fill the Mammet's head with such nonsense. This is the supreme sacred tribunal of Halunic Inquisitorial doctrine. I should know, I work there. Furthermore, I'm quite certain that there is no house, whatever that is, and that it is a rather ludicrous portmanteau of the four high houses, including the steam house which but recently stood as witness to your adoption. Well, Gigi, do you remember anything? It's a nope, nothing. I say, rather than parading him before the grandiose, why not give him a taste of something more prosaic? Let us make our way to the holy stables that he might bask in singular sights, sounds, and smells of his guardian's famous chocobos. Sure? I don't know how the chocobos are gonna help, but... it's by the Skyfield yep, the manufacturer here. Patience. So if I wanted to hair that color, I'd have to eat plums, fall fruits, and pineapples. But how many? Eating food does not dye your hair, you idiot. Such noble creatures, Chocobo. How many Halconic days did I pass in the saddle, racing against the wide, windswept plains? Oh boy, more goofy music. Splendid specimens of horse bird flesh. Would you not agree? What? Why would you call them that? In the hands of a skilled jockey, any one of them could take flight, first place in the saucer. These chocobos are the pride of his guardian cavalry, and any temple knight who dared exploit them for personal gain would answer to the Fury herself. How about now, Gigi? Do you remember anything about Ishgard? Be sure to sniff the chocobos, it might help. I doubt he has, a nose to actually smell. It didn't. You know, just because you found him in the Corthan snowbank, it doesn't mean he hails from Ishgard. Which is why we ought to try taking him to the markets and expose him to all manners of goods from across Eorzea. Excellent suggestion, Inquisitor. Wait, am I not complicit in this farce? Fury, forgive me. It's fine, dude. Don't worry. They're silly, but they're harmless. But I want one. I want one. Buy me a chocobo. Please, father. What? Oh, that strange looking thing is staring at us. Did he get a malfunction there? Am I that strange looking? Ooh, that might have had some effect there, interestingly enough. Alright, we're now here in the Crozier. Or Crozier, rather. Receive your orders, tame your heretic, meet your quota. Here you take me. It used to be so simple. Frightening on occasion, I grant you. Well, with my mentor's little episodes, but simple nonetheless. What if I picked one with my eyes closed and gave it a name day gift to myself? Well, I wonder what it'd get me. Oh, Nashu. These goods would fetch a high price in Ulda. Why bother? It's no use. Now, Nagi, you must not give in to despair so easily. Did I not promise you days filled with grand adventures and eventual discovery of your mislaid memories? Spirits, Gigi. Spirits! You idiot. My word, a vase flung to the ground with reckless abandon. Could this be the opening salvo of an indiscriminate campaign of vandalism? One waged by your wild gesticulations, perhaps. At least look before you strike a pose. The gods only know how much that vase cost. 123,504,000 gil at last assessment. It was over 700 years old and graced the homes of a dozen archbishops, 8 counts, 2 lord commanders, and 1 duke. 100 million gil? Why are you upset? This has nothing to do. Sorry, this has nothing to do with you. He broke it. Why are you upset? Oh. Okay, that's a thing you can do apparently. Well, what? Well, would you look at that? Whoa. All fixed. Fucking Hildibrand. It's a miracle. Nay, the divine intervention of the Fury herself. Did I do that? Gigi, my boy, that was marvelous. You're a born artisan, just like father. Papa Hildy's papa? Your grandpapa, Godbert, the man who woke you woke you with a few gentle taps to the noggin. You wouldn't believe what else he could do with that hammer of his. Why, some folks say he wields the great powers of life and death. Yeah, he's kind of scary. Once he and the missus come back from their tour of the Western Highlands, I'm sure they'd love to see that trick of yours. You don't mean this Mammet's power is a mere parlor trick. We just witnessed a miracle, and I demand that you all acknowledge it. This Mammet. Sir, I say, 100 million gil for the Mammet. Nay, 100 million gil and the Duke's priceless vase. My word, is this what passes for a trade in Ishgard? Gigi's my flesh and blood. I will not sell him at any price. Please, Papa Hilly, no more. I know you mean well, but we can deny the truth no longer. I am a Mammet. Gigi, whatever has gotten into you? You're my son. You're a Mandeville man. Listen to your papa, Gigi. You're a Mandeville girl through and through. This is the point, and stop it, both of you. You're not my papa or my mama. And run away. Yeah, you two are idiots. Come on, like, clearly. And Nashu being an idiot and calling her... Anyway. You say the most frightful things. The unmistakable scent of, well, perhaps not heresy exactly. Regardless, the Mammet's power cannot be allowed to fall in the wrong hands. Well, it's not only to be expected. Gigi is at a rebellious age. Strange as it may sound, I too tested my parents' patience. And that on more occasion, I can't speak. And that on more than one occasion. But if they could weather the storm, then so can I. I say we find out what's got him thinking he's a Mammet. But he is a Mammet. How can you not? Oh, never mind. These guys are ridiculous. Okay. Real quick, I'm gonna take just a quick break to get something to drink and stretch a bit, and then when we come back, we'll continue on with the Hildibrand storyline. Give me a minute, and I'll be right back. All right, we are back. Real quick, let me just take a look at something here. Okay, okay, let's move on here. The measure of a mammoth. Hildibrand knows in his heart that love transcends dimensions of time and space, definitions of man and machine. The course of fatherhood never did run smooth, but I, Hildibrand, guardian of Gigi, doting parent extraordinaire, shall find a way to overcome this trial and be reconciled with my beloved son. Yeah, good luck with that. That's the spirit. Solving a simple case of childhood rebellion should be easy for a man who unmasked thieves, defeated a duelists, and led armies of the undead. Yes, that's all very... Wait, what was that about the undead? Actually, don't tell me. For now, all that matters is finding that Mammet. We should begin by speaking with the sentries stationed at the city gates and the airship landing. If Fury help us, he has left Ishgard. We need to know about it sooner rather than later. I will visit the Ark of the Worthy, while the inspector and his assistant head to the airship landing. You can question the guard at the gate near the manufactory, after which we will regroup there and share our findings. Dismissed. Okay, fair enough. Whoops. Hello, my good sir. Did you happen to find a Mammet? Dressed up like this. Little fellow with a wide-brimmed hat. Ah, he came through here, but passengers on a supply ship, bought passengers on a supply ship bound for Falcon's Nest. One of them, what's the name? Lalafels? Funny little buggers. Seemed keen to be anywhere but here. That was not a Lalafell. Well, if Gigi left the city, it was not by the main gates. Have not seen his description. This kind gentleman told me that Falcon's Nest. We must return to the freezing pit of despair. Wheresoever Gigi goes, I will follow him and find him and embrace him as my son once more. However, I surmise our final destination lies far beyond the walls of said outpost. Indeed, there is but one reason he would return to those frozen wastes. To frolic in the snow and cast his worries to the wind. Not quite, Hildibrand. Really? He seemed in no mood to frolic when last I saw him. As I recall, he used arcane powers to mend a vase, only to become morose and belligerent when it became clear to him that he was, in fact, a Mammet. One might even say he remembered what he was, remembering his purpose. And so he returned to Western Corthus, that famous breeding ground for heresy, where first we found him. Home to his heroic heretic masters to share with... Oh my god, you fucking idiot. To share with them in the intelligence he had gathered in the city. Long last, the undeniable. The unquestionable, the unmistakable scent of heresy. What are we standing around for? We have a heretic to catch. He is not... Inspector, I'm starting to think that Inquisitor Sire might not think very highly of our little girl. It is possible, but I would not presume to know his feelings ere he voiced them explicitly. Until such time as he does, we should endeavor to surreptitiously bring him around to the opinion that Gigi is a boy of pure heart and good intent. Subtly in all things, Nashu. That is the mandible way. Oh my god, you too. Kill me now. Don't need to teleport when I can just walk over. Oh my god, Nashu. Can you guys pick one or the other? They almost look like they were made by one of those clockwork minions. No fucking shit, Nashu. I know. I wouldn't know these footprints anywhere. Gigi came this way. Aha, I knew it. The Mammet immediately left the outpost and looks to have headed north along the river. By the fear, I cannot wait to find and catch him in the company of heretics. I don't much like your tone, Inquisitor. If our baby go around a fall of any heretics, she looked at them square in the eye and tell them that she doesn't want any. Hey, Inquisitor, I think I just had one of those moments, you know, of insight. Maybe Gigi came out here to find Lord Godbert. I did tell her her grandpa might like to see that trick of hers. Brilliant deduction, Nashu. He must be eager to meet his grandparents. The selfsame ones who he renounced when he declared you were not his father? What a fine young gentleman, eager to explore his heritage. Let us make haste, my friends, for a reunion of 3 generations of Manville beckons. I really can't be bothered. More footprints. The tracks continue north. What? Just people playing snowball fight. Okay. Oh wait, it's Godbert. Oh, it's... Fuck, it is. It's Godbert and, his wife. Wait, what did he say? Pow, right in the Kaiser. Come now, you'll have to do better than that. What did she just say? I want to make sure. I'm just surprised that they're here. I wasn't expecting that. The Mammet lies motionless in the snow, fragments of ice stuck to its cap, suggesting the impact of something small and round traveling at high speed. Did he get hit by a snowball? Ugh, my head. Who? Oh, it is you. You followed me. Oh, Gigi, if you wanted to have a snowball fight with your grandparents, you should have said so earlier. Papa Hildy was very worried, though he is glad to see that you are unharmed. It seemed he was struck with a snowball, much like these Steinbocks. These dead Steinbocks. Are you sure he isn't damaged? Oh my god. Did Godbert hit them with a snowball and kill them? As if a mere blow to the head could fell our Gigi. We Mandeville's are made of some sterner stuff. I myself have been driven headfirst into the earth on no fewer than 24 occasions. Several times from moms above, and my mind is no less brilliant for the experience. I would beg to differ. I expect the earth was no less brilliant for the experience, either. Oh god, Godbert. Why are you... Are you nodding? Oh, he's behind me, isn't he? Well, good fortune to cross paths with you lot so far from civilization. Forgive me for not taking notice earlier. I was engrossed in my duel with Julianne. But how rude of me. Would you care to join us? Grandpapa Godbert! Grandpapa Godbert! Mama Nashu says you wield the powers of life and death. I beg of you, Grandpapa Godbert, grant me life. Make me a real boy. Wow. I see where they were going with that. I didn't see that coming. Let's just put it that way. Are you sure about the sun? It may sting a little. I'll endure whatever it must take to become a real boy. What the fuck did he do? Oh. Oh, he learned his lesson to stay back this time, huh? Hey, why is that his job class to, like, not wear any armor? Or whatever. It's so weird. Then let us begin. What the fuck? This body, it's everything I've ever wanted. It's perfect. Thank you, Grandma Godbert, thank you. Oh, but I've not even begun to begin. By God, guide my hammer. What the fuck? What the fuck? What is... Oh my god. I'm a wonderful man. Gigi, my son, come to your father. Let me have a look at you. This is gonna be... Oh my god, the Baywalk or a run. Papa, help me! Gigi! Oh god, it's so beautiful. What the fuck am I looking at? Oh, what the fuck is he about? Oh god, I knew it. I was like, wait, he's about to do something, isn't he? Yo, clothesline. What the fuck? What's going on? Why did he do that? What is going on? He's happy about it, like, oh, that's a Manderville. In true Manderville fashion. Oh my, and the Manderville dance. Now that brings back some memories. Papa Hildy, oh dear, who could have done such a thing? You did? What? By the Fury, it's just like the vase all over again. Miraculously restored to its original form. Wow, he did it to himself without really thinking, like... Gigi, my boy, upon further consideration, I believe that this body may suit you best. Is, how shall I put this, more manageable. And much more adorable. But how can I ever be accepted as your son if I remain a Mammet? Is that what you've been troubling about all this time? Why did you say so? A Mandeville is more than mere flesh and blood. He is vigor, compassion, honor, a gentleman of all seasons. Be you man or machine, it makes no difference. If they call you a Mammet, you look them in the eye and say, nay, I am a Mandeville Mammet. Oh my god, so cool! Okay, I can get behind this. Father, Mother, forgive me for not consulting with you earlier, but circumstances forced my hand. I have formally adopted Gigi as my son and ward of House Manderville. Ye gods, I knew you were fond of the Mammet, but did you hear that, woman? Our son's gone and got himself a son! Grandpapa Godbert! Grandpapa Godbert! It all makes sense now. Grandpapa Godbert and Grandmama Julian. I've been waiting years to hear those words. Grandpapa Godbert, Grandmama Julian! Few things in life are grander than becoming a grandparent, as they say. The mother is not amused, apparently. Oh god, I forgot how that... I forgot how much of a crazy... how scary she can be. Hey, what's so bloody grand about it? Oh. Oh. I think I see where she's coming about it from this. I'm not old, damn it! Yep, they booked it. Wait. Okay, that was pretty funny. I'll murder those. I'll not be made grandmother to a bloody bludgeoning Mammet. It's past time I beat some sense into my beloved boy. Boys, run for your lives. Fury, take me. I've heard tales of dark nights before, but no, it couldn't be. No, I think it might be something far worse. Heretical. Like as not, but rules be damned, I'm not risking my life to find out. Oh, she's just a mother. That's... yeah. Woo! Well, that was fucking hilarious. They're mad, utterly mad, the whole damn lot of them. How their house could rise to such prominence, I would never understand. Well, at least the Mammet seems to have overcome its existential crisis. Before today, I did not know a Mammet could ever have an existential crisis. It's fine. Wait, what am I saying? It's a Mammet. Why should I care what it claims to think or feel? Hey now, that's... Mammet... or something. Fury, take me. Their idiocy is infectious. I must allow myself to fall prey to it. Follow procedure, report to your supervisor one step at a time. Or superior, one step at a time. Dude, it's not... Why am I agreeing to this? And who the fuck are these? Okay, are those actual quote-unquote heretics? Though they should be the people who worked with Lise, not Lise, God, I've got her name now. Why? I liked her so much. Why? Iceheart. God damn it. Let's just call her Iceheart. God, this is a longer question than I was expecting. Right then, my spirits have been informed of the Mammet's adoption by the House Manderville, as witnessed by House Fortums, proceeded to take me to task for my gross mishandling of the situation. They remain convinced that the Mammet is the product of a heretical machinations and have commanded me to redouble my efforts to prove this incontrovertible fact. That may be proved problematic, however, as Gigi seems to have forsaken his quest to recover his memories and thrown himself wholly into his new life as a Manderville Mammet, cast about for any hint of case alongside his doting father. In any event, though I do not share my superior's conviction, I think it's safe to say there's something exceedingly unusual about the Mammet. You saw with your own eyes how effortlessly it restored the vase, and itself, to its original form. Reconstructive magics are not particularly rare, but his are unlike any I've ever seen before. Oh shit. Alright, Act 2 of Heaven's Word. Done, I suppose. That was... From the looks of it, yeah, it seems like every 2 quests is an act. Okay. Possibly. Let's see. I can push forward with that a little bit more. Let's do one more act today. We'll do the next 2 quests. If the way I'm imagining this is correct. Let's do another 2 and then we'll move on to something else. We'll go back to doing the 4 Lords storyline, if that's what they're calling it. So, a gazebo to call our own. Crime may be the only man who has yet to drink from the well of madness. Tire. That you stand here before me is proof that Halun smiles upon me this day. I have needed your assistance, Samir, and before you think to run away screaming in terror, I pray you hear me out. It concerns the esteemed and now missing and presumed dead Knights of the Heaven's Word. None have returned to the capital since all the unpleasantness began, yet recently we have heard rumors of these honored sirs walking the streets. They should know that I'm the one who killed them. No? Tis heresy most foul, I say, and I mean to go to the bottom of it. But we will need all the help we can go to get, which means, if here I take me, we could benefit from certain individuals' serendipity. Besides, if we don't seek him out, he's like to show up at the worst possible time anyway. At least this way it'll be on our terms, and we can keep an eye on the boy. Mammet, not a boy. Yes, right. Oh, you must be wondering why I asked you to come. Well, you and the inspector seem to enjoy a natural rapport, so... Pray soon. For a moment I was afraid you might make me beg. This may well be my last chance to prove my worth to my superiors, and if I can't... To Port Thames Manor. Alright, let's head over. Da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, more than anything, I wanna... Like, I'm enjoying the story, for sure, when it comes to the Hildibrand. More than anything, I want to get to the Stormblood content, because there's a moat that I've been wanting to get for a while, but it's at the end of the Stormblood one. But for now, we have one emote that I can show off at least. I have this one, and you see me use this before, but. But yeah, so it's just I want to. That's one of the things I definitely want to try and collect is like mounts, emotes, things like that. So working on it slowly but surely. Little Gigi's been a very naughty girl. Ugh. Oh my God, Nashu. At minimum, she gets to decide whether it's a boy or girl because it's his quote-unquote son. For fuck's sake. But why, Papa Hildy? Alright, what's going on now? Because, Gigi, such behavior is unbecoming of a gentleman. But why, Papa Hildy? Why is it unbecoming of a gentleman? Ah, Inquisitor Sire, Samir, good evening to you both. Are you come as adoring fans or on business? Business. Always business, and you may rest assured. Then I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, am at your service. Is it robbery? Murder? Tax evasion? Evasion? Wait, before we get into that, what's going on here? Much as it pains me to admit, my beloved Gigi, the apple of my eye, the fruits of my loins, attempted to deface this lovely gazebo. Naturally, as his father, it falls to me to see him return to the straight and narrow. That's not true. I was drawing a family crest for our home. Now, Gigi, I know you are fond of this gazebo, as are we all. Belongs to Lord Edmund. You wouldn't want to steal from an Uncle Edmund, would you? I guess not. Then where is our gazebo, Papa Hildy? And does it have a warm stove with a steaming kettle too? Oh, Gigi, don't you see? We have no need for kettles or gazebos. As gentlemen inspectors, the world is our oyster. We can go whither we please. Where the red fern grows or the wild rose blooms. And yet you've been sleeping in Lord Edmund's gazebo for how long? I don't care about wild roses. I want to live in a gazebo with Papa Hildy and Mama Nashu. Gazebos are quite expensive and dangerous if not domesticated. Oh my God, about the gazebo thing. Dangerous indeed, my boy. And besides, we are gentlemen inspector, free to travel the lengths and breadths of the Eorzea in search of a case. Does that not sound more thrilling than whittling away the hours beneath a gazebo? I guess. If it's a case you want, you need not go so far. We are currently investigating reports of individuals masquerading as Knights of the Heavenward. These contemptible charlatans are rumored to have tricked several hapless maidens into attending private parties for a small fee, with the purpose of enjoying the company of these great sirs. Those who were foolish enough to attend found their experience to be so traumatizing that they have refused to discuss them in detail. Needless to say, your assistance in this matter would be greatly appreciated, and for it you shall receive due compensation. Say no more, Inquisitor. Say no more. I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, are well versed in the ways of the fair sex. Since when? Uh-oh. Mama! Mommy! He actually called it Mommy. Mommy, Mother Dearest! I was under the impression you had departed for Ulda. And leave my beloved boy to keep on playing being an inspector, as well as a father to a bloody mammoth. Bugger that. You're coming home right this instant. How can you say such things? It's my life's calling to be an inspector. And Gigi is my son. He's a wonderful man. Grand as it is to see you. Don't call her grandmama. That's the last thing you want to do, Gigi. Yo, come at the most inopportune time. The young women of Ishgard are in need of a champion to defend them from fiends most foul. Come, Nashu, come, Gigi. We shall demonstrate to our mother our peerless investigative skills and bring this criminal to justice. Run away! False balls, he's stubborn. Probably gets it from that sorry arse of a father. I trust you lot will help me to keep him out of trouble. Right then, come along. You don't want to deny her. Well, that could have gone better and worse. Let's keep going. Let's not keep them waiting. Alright, question the maidens of last vigil. We have a bunch of people to talk to, apparently. And they're all over here. No big deal. Let's start with you. I am truly outside her grace. My allowance all gone to waste on those. Ugh, I dare not say it. Perhaps these awful rumors are true. Perhaps I must need to accept that he now walks in Halun's halls. The fact that you would spend that much money to meet with someone in the Heaven's Word and not think about your future in terms of like, oh, let me save money for X, Y, and Z. That's just bad planning on your part. Please, do you think it'd be so foolish to fall for this charade? From what I heard from these others, said knights bore not even the slightest resemblance to the Heaven's Word. And as if I had not already memorized every detail of my dear Sir Adelfel's face. Oh, wherever could he be? I killed him. I killed him. That's where he went. I killed him. I guess it kind of depends where this takes place in the story. Is it like after the events of the dungeon, the vault, and they all left? And but it's level 60, so it would have to be towards the end of the story. So it's like just before we confront them in Azizla? I don't know. So it's something to think about, I guess. Hold on. One of the Seven Hells so damn appealing about getting paid a pittance to do the watch jobs for him. If the knights aren't supposed to, you know, then why are they so popular with the highborn ladies? That is a good question, actually. Let me talk to you last. Who needs a gazebo? I do. That's a little interesting there. Postmaster? How do you get that title? I wonder. There must be at least one fair man who can tell us something of value. I can say one thing with certainty. They're all quite mad. Didn't exactly say that, but sure, close enough. I demand satisfaction. Swift and terrible vengeance. How dare they prey upon a lady's emotions to line their pockets with gil? How are you so gullible that you fell for it? Even if they, like, meeting up with nobility, so to speak. You guys are nobility too, given your location, but... Oh, for a chance to meet with us, you have to pay an exorbitant fee to actually... Like, no. If Sir Sherbert were here, he'd purge a lot of them like festering sickness they are. No, he wouldn't, because I killed him. So, ah yes, a pity he too remains missing. So very much a pity. I killed them all. Papa Hildy, the grandmama over there is staring at us. Now, Gigi, a gentleman must be more careful with his words. First of all, you have only one grandmother. Second, and this is tremendously important, never, ever call her that. At least not yet. Promise? Yes, Father. I promise not to call Grandmama Julian Grandma Julian. Greetings, milady. Oh, ain't you a charmer? And there I was thinking I might have to rip your bloody head off if you said the G word one more time. Like that, Papa Hildy? Good job. My faithful assistant. Have you gleaned any new information? Oh my god, that was... Other than the fact that these women's scorns seem to detest the fake knights with every fiber of their being. These two women were telling me all about what they do if they cornered Sir. Is this the best you can do then? Bloody oaths and girlish fantasies, and you call yourself a Manderville man? I assure you, mother, we're only just getting started. The tapestry of lies and deception behind which the truth hides is oft unraveled with a tug of a single loose thread. I say, young lady, I beg but a moment of your time. Young? You just called her young, but okay. Somehow that young lady was targeted by charlatans we seek. Aye, it's true. I too was taken in false promises of those awful, awful men. What? Long have I yearned for a chance to meet Sir Vilguin. So when they said I finally could, I didn't hesitate for even a moment. But when they escorted me to the manor and undid the blindfold, I looked on the hideous faces of these so-called grand sirs and I screamed and fled. They were gone when I returned with the watch, but their neighbors said they overheard them speaking about seeking shelter in a place called Edelshire. I know it's not much, but I pray this information helps you in your search. My lady, I swear to you, from here and now, I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, shall not rest until these dastardly fiends are punished for their foul crimes. I am surprised you got something out of that. Huzzah! 3 cheers for Papa Hildy. Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray. And there you have it. Our quarry can be found in Edelshire. Come, my loyal assistants. Justice waits for no gentleman. That's all well and good, but I've never heard of this Edelshire. Have you? I've been there plenty. It was kind of my home base for a little while. You mean you were to travel to the Vinian hinterlands? Right now, just like that? Sure. You know, I'm kind of glad that Julian's joining us because we didn't really get a whole lot of interaction with her. She showed up in the very end of like the Realm Reborn stuff. Or the quest line for Hildibrand then. But, you know, she only had like 1 or 2 quests before we were done with her, so... It's always a pleasure to see some reoccurring characters, that's for sure. Where am I going? Up front, okay. Da, 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 da. Welcome to here, and yep, she's not in her coat anymore. He's burning up like this. It's warm over here. So that was a harrowing journey during which I felt certain I would die horribly, or at least be forced to part ways with my precious bits. Ah, bloody waste of time. This place feels somehow familiar, but I can't possibly have come here before. Right? Well, maybe you have. Oh, can I keep one? I promise I'll walk him and feed him and put fresh herbs in his mask every day. What? What are you talking about? The goblins? Are you... Man. Anyway. Truly, this magnificent settlement is a testament to the hard work and camaraderie of her Uplander and Gobby citizens. Yes, well, I'm glad we're no longer being pursued by fire-breathing dragons, musket-wielding crabs, and bomb-throwing goblins. You know, the other ones. But they were no match for Lady Julian and her pan and that pan of hers, am I right? I want to see her make the bad gobbies fly again. God's sakes, Hildy. Except in Samir, this lot be dead in a ditch somewhere if it weren't for me. Nonsense. I would never let any harm come to my loyal assistant or my beloved son. If I may interject. Now then, let us split up and question the good people of Edishire. My keen inspector senses tell me that one of them has knowledge of the false knights we seek. You don't even listen. Ugh. He's like, ah, God damn it. Wait, what? Yes, Lord Jux knows of Grand Sirs. Sneaky uplanders keep to themselves. Mingle not with gobby folk. But each to their own, Loud Jux says. No questions, only jingle shine. It's only business, basically. Hey folks, good to see ya. Oh, you must be talking about the Grand Sirs. They drifted into Edishire some time ago, as I recall. Pay visits to the Great Library, though I couldn't tell you why. Are they about? Could it be? One second, let me make sure, because I like to, yep, so here's... Hooray for everything. Okay. How blessed these goblins and treasure hunters and adventurers must feel to have the freedom to pursue their dreams and live as they see fit. A sorry-looking city of vagabonds, cutthroats, and charlatans I've never seen. Don't you fall in with them, you hear? They're fine, Julian. I don't know why you would say that. These people are great. I didn't see Nashu, though. I thought she would be, like, that far off from them. Did I just miss her? Oh, jeez, okay. Oh, she's right there. Oh, even more name day gifts for me. Nice. Oh, wait. It's her. It's the same lady. Oh, I know all about the Grand Sirs to keep to themselves in that building of theirs south of Round Spot. You best watch out, though. They're a dangerous bunch. Liable to kill you for looking at them cockeyed. It's entirely possible that I've gone completely and utterly mad, but are you perchance the long-lost twin sister of an Ishgardian noblewoman? What? Look behind you, a three-headed Gabu. Why do I feel like I've not seen the last of that old woman? What the fuck? Yeah, it was her. What the fuck? If only we had testimony of a concerned citizen which could Conveniently direct us into the villain's precise location. The Grand Stairs are holed up in a building to the south of the markets. Good show, Samir. There, that one. Come, let's inform the others. Now she's falling asleep again. But seeing that no one's home, there is not we can do but wait then. Or, you know, Papa Hildy, I just want to say that I really like this place. I think that you and me and Mama and Nashu could have lots of exciting adventures if we stay here. You might be right, Gigi. This community seems to have fostered an enlightened, free society, welcoming of honest souls willing to work and contribute to the greater whole. Did anyone happen to see a gazebo on the way in? As I live in Shkoh, Hildibrand and Hildir Maximilian Manderville. Slovix, do you know? Could that be? I say, could that be Slovix's coin toss? Do you know this Gobby Inspector? I most certainly do. Why, Master Slovix was our very first employer. When traveling through Thanalan long ago, Gobby Flock was waylaid by uplander bandits. With no jingle shine to pay brass blades, we had no way to backtake goods. Until we make busy deals with Gentleman Uplander, that is. With fastness, he finds Uplander bandits and brings in much bangy boom, and returns to Goodly Gobby's missing goods in great justice. Henceforth, Slowfix gains new appreciation for Uplanders, but for chance encounter with Gentleman Uplander, he never conceives of egalitarian utopia. One may even claim Hildy a founding father of Edelshire, with metaphorical tongue flaps, that is. Oh, the memories. It was a near thing for the bandits that were clever enough to see through my ingenious disguise as an innocent milkmaid, but in my haste to escape, I tripped over a barrel of fire sand, and as they say, boom gobby boom doom. No busy deals indeed. But leaving the delightful anecdote aside, ye gods, Master Slowfix, just look at what you and your flock have made of these ruins and making me big eyes. Gobbyfolk has come a long way since wandering days, but we have not forgotten Gentleman Uplander's kindness. Slowfix is here to offer hand lending. Well, far be it from me to refuse. My son Gigi has grown quite fond of your magnificent city, and so I should like to stay here with him and my assistant for a time. We would not require much in the way of accommodations. A humble gazebo, for example, would more than suffice. Why sell for a gazebo in a perfectly good estate right behind you? Residents of building in errors and slow fix happily to evict them. But we are pursuing the fiends who lived here on suspicion of defrauding young women. Fraud? In Slowfix's egalitarian utopia, this he will not abide. All the more reason to let Gentleman Uplander and his folks stay instead of Grand Sirs. No need for jingle shine either. Huzzah! Giant gazebo to call our own. I do not know what to say. Thank you, Master Slowfix. Thank you. No need for teary-eyed tongue flaps. Gobbyflock is possessed of moral obligation to repay Gentleman Uplander for past generosity. Enjoy new gazebo, and good luck with the hunt for Grand Sirs. Papa Hildy, since this is our gazebo, is it okay if I draw our family crest on it? I can think of no way to celebrate this joyous occasion, and perhaps draw the ire of our new home's former tenants. Come, let us go and purchase some paints together. This gazebo shall be our canvas. Now he's gone and got himself a sodding gazebo. Bloody hells, if you really think I'm going to let him keep on playing at being a father. Aw. She just wants him to be a dad, but I kind of don't like that mentality in people, like, trying to get their children to, like, I just want grandkids. I hate that mentality, to be honest, so. Why am I going? Why is she shadowboxing? This is what have been released in Heaven's Word. And the fact that shadowboxing was not a thing that came out as a thing you can pick up yourself. Oh god. No one's gonna care, dude. No one's gonna care. I did say we're gonna need more paint. Nice. Yeah, you get that emote, the box. You guys saw it. It was one of the main story quests at post Stormblood main story stuff that you get the boxing emote. So it's like, okay. No place to raise a child. Just like her grandpapa. Grandpapa Goddard and Milady Julian. Don't trust anyone over 60. Oh, geez. Alright, so this will be the last one for today. Much as it pains me to admit it, a gentleman's stamina is not within limits, without limits. I dare say I could do with a spot of tea. Hey, Inspector, is it just me, or have those two been looking at us for the past few minutes? That would be them. It is quite normal behavior for my adoring fans, I should think. When finally presenting an opportunity to meet their idol in the flesh, all too many succumb to their fear and flee. Or maybe, just maybe, they're the Grand Bloody Sirs. Come on, they're getting away. After them. Well, Hildibrand outside the gates of Edelshire. Alright. Which way did they go? Guess we're going this way, though. Nope, the other one, because of course. Be easier than trying to fly from like one side to the other. Talk to me, you dastardly rapscallions. You have nowhere to run. Reveal yourselves at once. I was trying to talk to the other folks, but sure. I shall not ask you again. Come forth, Grand Sirs. Name yourself and answer for your misdeeds. Yeah. Well, they're definitely not them, and they're just some old idiots. Slayer for thousand worms. The silver spear which hath pierced the very heavens. Orland! Master of magic, ancient and awesome. The divine hand which hath defeated all maladies sentient and incontinence. Gunspot! Grand Sirs, Excelsior! I don't know whether to laugh or to cry. Perhaps both. The finger point. Grand Sires, Grand Sir. You stand accused of willfully and unlawfully convincing young maidens of Ishgard. Give me a sec, folks. Phone lighting off here. Make sure we're not. Someone was calling me, but. Okay. To attend private parties under false pretenses, thereby inflicting upon them terrible financial and emotional distress. I, Hildibrand, agent of inquiry and inspector extraordinaire, and come on behalf of these poor, defenseless innocents, and to see that no other are made to suffer as they did. Now, lay down your arms and surrender yourself into my custody. Ha! The audacity of this boy. You should feel ashamed of your words and deeds. Nashu, you rue this day and rue it hard. Watch it be like a fake, just like a fake magics that are. Gods, how I missed this. The air streaming past, the blood pumping, the taste of copper on my lips, the slight dizziness. It was a day like this that we met, wasn't it? When we soared into the azure skies. We never truly came back. Dude. You're fascinating at the wrong time right now, my dude. Do my eyes deceive me? Pixie of my heart, descended of the Holin's halls to guide me into her bosom? Yo, this man's about to die of old age, like, while, like, trying to flaunt his, like, being one of the Grand Sirs. Take me in the arms once more and lift me higher. Higher and higher. Yeah, he's about to pass out and just die from, from old age. Watch this man be standing in place this whole time. If I doubt he would just die because that'd be a little bit morbid, but. Lol, he actually did die! He launched himself in the air. Alas, poor Orland, I knew him not in the slightest, but he seems a decent man. She sounds sorry an attempted murder notwithstanding. Why? Yeah, we do him for like 2 seconds. Okay. Anyway, Wait, I've seen this before, all too recently. Yes, anyway, yeah, he's only mostly dead. If the Master of Magic's ancient and awesome here acts with all haste, the man yet be saved. That's what I thought. I'm just gonna walk away. Wait, who are you talking about? He's just looking around. What the fuck? Oh, you're referring to me. You fucking idiot. Oh, I see, I see. With all haste, was it? Yes, yes, I'll get right on that. Send on to the creation of abyss, my thrall command that I may smite. No, wait, that's not good. Let me see. Something rather less common to purchase. Something with more vortex to the body, rend the flood. Oh god. And smite my foes! Foes? I thought you were friends. He fell asleep! These old ass motherfuckers, man. My back! My back! To see my underestimated you lot. That makes 2 of us. Enough, leave them be, or do you not care what becomes of the Mammet? Gigi? But when? How? Oh my god. Is she playing as one of the Grand Stairs as well? I thought I recognized you. First in Ishgard, then Edelshire, you've been following us since we left the capital. Doris! Oh god, she's faking this shit too. You can't possibly have been so naive as to think we'd not see through your ridiculous disguises. Yet here you are, so effortlessly and easily lured into our trap. He actually is here healing him, for which we are most grateful, mine. My companions are hardly cut out for life on the road. All has been in preparation for this moment. The parties, the petty schemes. For the first, the objective of this grand design has been the singular Mammet. I swear to you, if you harm Gigi in any way, we have no desire to hurt the boy. We but require his help to reclaim that which is rightfully ours, our youth. Confound it, I can't see! Okay, I see what this is. They want to use Gigi's power to, like, revert them back, I guess? If that's even a thing that the Gigi can do. Damn it, they're very slow. They're very slowly getting away. The twitch! Papa, help me! Help! Stay strong, my son. I shall find you. Yeah, are you fucking serious? We're gonna let them go? I can go. Are you fucking serious? We let them go. They're very slowly getting away. I gotta bump them on the head and just remind me again why we didn't just, you know, chase after them. Fine job he did protecting the Mammet of his, eh? Oh my fucking god! Like, okay, I'm happy at least that Sire was like being the voice of reason. Like, why didn't we just like chase after them? Do you think they're headed for the old mill? If not, can we go anyway? I haven't had cider in ages. 12 struck me now for a fool. So desperate was I to seize gun stairs that I failed to discern their true intent before I was too late. And now poor Gigi's in their clutches. What if I never see my beloved son again? I suppose we have to be prepared for the worst. They could be halfway to Ratatan by now. No, they're not going to Ratatan. I very much doubt that, given that they were moving at that Adamantosis' place. The little milk shops are right. Let's get after the old buggers. That's what my mentor used to call me. Among other things. All the memories. It's so ridiculous. Like, they're getting away. Rather slowly. Oh, man. Oh. Needing a break, guys. That stalk us at every turn. Not death, you fool. I didn't see it. Why are we sneaking up on them? If they realize they're being watched, they may attempt to flee again. Very slowly. Let me guess. Wondering why I haven't gone and smacked them outside their head and put an end to this rubbish? There's a time for cracking skulls and there's a time for letting your idiot of a son deal with his troubles on his own. That's why. Well, good on you for that. That thinking he's sleeping or just resting his eyes. So it seems the Grand Stairs have been caught once more by their very inspector that was trying to catch them. How ironic. Also, how premature. We have them. Yes, but they still have Gigi. Damn it, if only some manner of opportunity would present itself. Asking you shall receive. We can ambush the Wise Dragoon, take him hostage, and demand an exchange. Inquisitor Sire, you disappoint me. A gentleman cannot condone the violent kidnapping and ransom of his elders? No, no. We shall approach this problematic as paragons of honor and virtue. Samir will stalk and subdue the Grand Sir, then relieve him of his armor. What? How is stripping the old man naked more gentlemanly than taking him a hostage? Rest assured, I shall reveal all soon enough. Godspeed, Samir. Why do you want me? Fine. I'll do it. Watch, he's probably going to take a piss or something over here. Just gonna take my staff and like bonk him on the head. Ah, I knew you'd... Wait, who are you again? There's something awfully familiar about those muscular forearms. Those strong yet tender-looking fingers. What? I say, would you be so kind as to massage my shoulders, young man? There's this lingering ache, this tension that Gonsport can't seem to soothe with his magics. Remove my breastplate? Oh, of course. How silly of me. Pray lend me a hand with the straps. Are you fucking serious? We'll just do it for him, because... Truly, young man, you are a saint. I swear, it's like little things have been the little things you've been to appreciate. My dear departed wife used to help me with my armor, you know. Right. I should be seated to better receive your tender administrations. Am I actually gonna give him a massage? Ah, healing tingle. With that, I had a tincture of salamander which would treat these aches. My little pigsney used to spread some on my chest and under my nose to help me sleep through the night. Come, don't be shy. Work those soothing fingers into each and every knot slowly. Make sure to forget my troubles. Oh my god. Okay, actually, I've seen this now that I think about it. Oh my god, I've seen this before somewhere. I don't know where. Harder, higher. Oh, close your eyes and dream. And he fell asleep. The old dragoon's snoring suddenly stops, and you begin to fear you may have borne witness to his final moments. Leaning closer, you extend a hesitant finger, only to stop short of when a sudden spasm signals the resumption of his labored breathing. He fell asleep. With the utmost care, you remove his sabatons and breeches, leaving the sleeping man exposed to the elements at the mercy of the nearby ravenous bears and tentacled morbles. May he rest in peace. Oh my god, really? The Warrior of Light is definitely mischievous. That much is true. Okay, she's saying the same thing. Yeah, so let's not even bother to discuss the moral and ethical implication, much less the illegal ones. Ah, my stalwart assistant. By your return, I gather you have taken care of the Dragoon. And by taking care, I mean afford him all due courtesy as befitting a man of his years, whilst returning with the equipment I require. Yeah, here you go. I shall disguise myself as Orland and free Gigi from captivity. But you look nothing like him. They may be old and slow, but they're not blind. Oh, ye of little faith, you are in for a treat, for you shall have a front row seat to this magnificent display of manifold guile and subterfuge. Oh, let's see how this is going to play out. The other one's sleeping. Hey, is it time for dinner yet? We just ate, you daft bugger. Where in the hell is this Orland? I know he got to take a piss every hour, but damn it. How could you at least be quick about it? She's at least the most competent of the bunch. Even though she's still old and... Greetings, fellow adventurers. I have returned. Oh, bollocks. Even I'm like, oh god, he did not just do that. It's about... Wait, did she fall for it? Even I'm like, what? Okay, no, that's bollocks. Unless she thinks he's just that stupid. Pack up your things. I want us back on the road in 10 minutes. Before that, we must release young Gigi here. This behavior and becoming of a gentleman to keep children in cages. What the hell is you blathering out about? He's going to get away. Oh my gosh, she actually did fall for it. I was like, wait, she's just playing him because he knows he's stupid? No, he will not. See? Still here. Within my care. Right then, on a completely unrelated note, I shall now take the boy with me on a brief sojourn into the wilderness. Free, take me, it's working. He's about to walk out of there with Gigi and they won't even try to stop him. So far, so good. Except... I'm cold, and there are mobiles after me. Of course. Wait a second. That's my armor. I'm me, but you're also me. But that can't be unless... This is it. This is the moment when my life flashes before my eyes. Oh, my dearest Pigsney. We'll be together at last. Oh god, they're so dumb. They're all so dumb. She can't tell the difference. What? Imposter? How dare you attempt to trick me with a ruse so hackneyed into would make a minstrel blush? I didn't even read that right. Ye gods, I never even realized dying would hurt so much. Now's your chance, Gigi. Go, come with me. Vivi, wait! His name actually is Vivi. My son, what's gone into you? Vivi, where have I heard that name before? Remember who you are, Vivi. What you are. A creation of the great Charlian Archmagus Quan. I was given life by Grandpapa Quan. I remember now. We lived together. And he taught me many things about the outside world. But, well, glad you remember, my son. Everything. Yes, everything. I remember that Grandpapa Quan created me, that he took care of me, raised me, and that we were very happy. But then he abandoned me. Grandpa Quan abandoned me. He believed you were flawed, Vivi, that you lacked the power to turn back the hands of time and make him young again. And so in his ignorance, he cast you out and died all alone. Turn back the hands of time? The one we witnessed in the Cosier with the Duke's priceless vase, that power could be brought to bear on people? But wait, how do you know all this? You couldn't possibly have been associated with the Archmagus Quan. We found his journals during one of our many trips into the Great Library. Scavenging valuable relics is one of the few ways we have left to make a living. Oh my god, okay, so again, I said she seems to be the most competent, but she apparently is blind as a bat? I don't know. We were famed heroes of war in our prime, but with fortunes to match, but no soldier has the strength to triumph over time. And before we knew it, the hour of the sheath was upon us. Ishgard no longer needed of our services. So we came here to eke out a living, to keep doing what we do best. Also, our bodies wouldn't let us. Imagine our surprise when we stumbled upon the opportunity of a lifetime. A second lifetime, as it were. A mat with the power to take which broke and restore it to its prime state. Turn back the time with its temporal magics and give us back our misspent youth. Fury, take me. If this is also... I don't even know there's a precedent to determine whether or not this constitutes heresy. We know where to look even. With the journals we determined that the Mammet was somewhere in the Western Highlands. A chance for a second chance was within reach. And then we were forced to watch as you imbeciles pulled Vivi from the snow. Nearly ruined everything. Vivi, listen to me. Come with us and we can help you unlock your true potential. Just think of what you can accomplish were you to master your magics. Not only could you make us young again, but you even have the power to restore life to Archmagus Quan. Vivi. Impossible. No magic can truly return the dead to us. At best, you can animate a corpse, and I need not review the precepts to declare that product of necromancy are abominations in the eye of the Fury. Gigi, wait, what of our adventures? What of our Gazebo? You're a mandeville Mammet. You have always been so kind to me, Papa Hildy, and I will forever be grateful for that. But Grandpapa Quan made me. He made me, and I miss him. So even if it fails, I have to try. What are you doing? They're getting away. We have to stop them. Perhaps we must respect Gigi's decision. So that's the end of the chapter, eh? You're giving up and coming back home. I too made a decision long ago, to become a traveling inspector, and I've ever stood by it. Perhaps it is from the singular stubbornness of mine that Gigi took inspiration. Nay, I cannot abide it. He is my flesh and blood, my son. I dare not let him use his temporal magic to prevent the natural order. Aye, it fails to me, his father, to ensure that Gigi keeps to the righteous path, and only utilizes traditional methods of zombification to raise the dead. What? What? Inquisitive sire, I must applaud your dedication to your work, and cannot thank you enough for all you have done on your behalf. Yet I fear if we continue as we are, Gigi may be driven to rash action. Therefore, I would ask you to suspend your pursuit of the Grand Stairs for a time, that I might be afforded the opportunity to convince my son to return peacefully. Well, seeing as how we can only guess at the full for posting links, more than likely a bot, so, hey, guess what? You're about to get banned. Fuck you. And it'll never be the end of them, though. Okay. Well, seeing as how we can only guess at the full extent of Gigi's powers, it might prove dangerous to act aggressively should he choose to use them. And it would be helpful if I was in the menu thing here. So, okay. I knew you would understand. Right then. There's no time to wait. Nashu, let us retire to our new gazebo and discuss our plans. Even though they're literally right there. I suppose it'd be a shame he had given up that easily. But that means I'll have to stick around even longer. On the other hand, if that bloody mammoth's really got the power to make them young again, then... Oh, she wants to use it for herself. Oh, I guess we let them leave, I guess. I said I suspend my pursuit, and I will, but that doesn't mean I won't continue my investigation into that Mammet and its powers in Ishgard. Okay, back to the Foundation. I see you saw it fit to return to the capital as well. The Inquisition has a rather large collection of heretical tomes, including many of Charlian origin, and I had mind to scour them for information on temporal magics. This is, of course, for the sake of confirming the Mammet's heretical origins. Yes, only that. Why are you looking at me like that? As if to imply that my interest in these matters is more than a professional one. I'm sure I don't know what you're not talking about. Thank you, Samir. That'll be all. And with that, that's Act 3 done, as I'll call it. The Grand Stairs. See you, Inspector. Ow. All right, we'll take on the next of that, the rest of that in next Wednesday. Okay. Oh man. All right. So I had a lot planned for today, and I realized I'm not gonna be able to get through all of it. So today we'll focus on because we have. So Toll Booty is like the quest involving the Domans at Revenant's Toll. And this one is obviously with the four lords, right? So, and then we have the Hildibrand stuff. So I might leave the Domin one. I don't know. For the last 30 minutes here, or not even, I have 20 minutes left. We'll finish up whatever we can do here with the Hell's lid. Let's see. Let's go to Tamamizu. That'll be the closest. Next time on Wednesday, I'm gonna have to try and figure out a way to like balance this out, because I want to do all these quests, but Hildibrand only has like 2 more, so we should definitely be able to finish that next time. At least the Heavensward stuff. So you know, I'll do that. So next time on Wednesday, we'll finish the remaining Hildibrand's ones for Heavensward, which is only 2 more quests. Then we'll try and finish at least the Four Lords and anything with the Domins, because that's the only side quest related stuff at this point that I want to do. Besides the custom delivery stuff. And so I'll handle custom delivery stuff separately, but oh, I think that's the... Wait, what? Never mind. There's like an elite mark I was looking for, but that's not it. I lost my train of thought. But anyway, we'll handle all of that next time. We should be able to handle most of that next time for sure. We'll focus a little bit more on the Domin stuff and Hildibrand first next week, and then at that point we'll focus entirely on this quest line over here. So, do you want to head back to the temple? Yes, please. Thank you very much. Far too long has it been since I had the opportunity to reach my full potential. Stakes notwithstanding, it was a pleasure, warrior. Well done, Samir, well done. You have done my friend a great kindness, one we shall not soon forget. Hey, no problem. What are they talking? What are they doing over there? Guys? I'm not sure what's going on. I'm afraid to ask. Oh, you didn't need to be so concerned. You know well the power of the Kojin's incantations, yes? But asked Stormblood to undergo a little training that he might assist us with the maintenance of the wards. He has demonstrated a remarkable aptitude thus far, in fact. Oh, how much longer must I continue? Concentrate, less chanting, less chatting, more chanting. With youthful energy, it has been far too long since we had the pleasure of such company. Not since Tenzin, I imagine. I would immediately ask, what sort of man was Tenzin? We only just learned of the stories, and you've already said that we were half wrong. Curious, are you? Very good, very good. For far too many people have no interest in the past. What to say, what to say? Well, for one, Tenzin was blessed with the self-same powers Samir possess. The Echo, I believe it's sometimes called. Okay, so he was a warrior of light in that sense now. Alas, as you probably know from personal experience, such individuals are often regarded with suspicion, if not outright fear. Nevertheless, Tenzin was a generous soul who was ever eager to aid his fellow man. Indeed, he died as he lived, fighting for the sake of those he loved. You see, when he faced Koryu, we four lords were still quite young and weak, not even auspicious in truth. That's the word I was looking for. And we could but look on helplessly as the two dragged one another to the brink of death. With the last of his strength, Tenzin imprisoned the mortally wounded Koryu. And he then bequeathed to us a sacred treasure, a crystal which shone with an otherworldly light. Oft have I wondered if this crystal was the source of the powers we would grow to possess. Would we have become the Four Lords without it? In my heart, I think not. We built this temple to strengthen the wards and safeguard the Ruby Sea and Tents instead. His legacy would be ours, and so it has been to this day. And so it will continue to be. But only if we can rely upon you to quell the Armitama of our comrades. So if there's the Four Lords, and Genbu is one of them, right? There must be there's two more that we haven't seen yet. That can wait though. Byakko needs his rest, and so do you, Samir. In that case, I'd probably be for the best if I went back to Kurenai. There's no telling which mischief that man will get up to in my absence. Hancock? Oh god. I too should take my leave. Doubtless I'm needed in Tamamizu. Oh ho, you're not going anywhere. Your training is far from finished, my friend. What? But I can't possibly refuse the request of the Four Lords, can I? I hate to impose on you, Samir, but perhaps you can go to Tamamizu in my stead? It may be some time before I'm permitted to return home. I'm sorry, Sorban. I should be most grateful if you were to tell the elder of my plight, or that to say, this great honor which is bestowed upon me by the great lords. Sorban, I am so sorry, my friend. For now, you and your Byakko should rest. And if you have any questions about this or that, Senri should be glad to entertain them. Okay. I was trying to talk to you. I was trying to talk to Byakko. You're here. Peace reigns in my heart once more. Such tranquility. Such serenity. Okay. Alright, back to Tamamizu. So Sorban will be staying with Genbu for a time. How wonderful to hear. I have no doubt he will make the most of this most blessed opportunity. Oh, I have another missive for you. 'Twas delivered personally by an unusual cat. An auspice, I presume? I literally just got here and then... You are welcome to come and go from the temple as you like. Fury will remain at his post above ground. You need only seek him out. And I should be glad if you take him up on his invitation and look in on Sorban every now and then. After all, he is in essence our representative there. Yeah, I can do that. Well, I kind of have to, so... okay. This is a good place to stop for now. Yeah, we can continue on with the story. This is like a nice, like, cliffhanger. We did the battle and we know what happened with that. So next time, like I said, we'll, I'll handle the Doman stuff first. So next Wednesday. We'll do that, get that out of the way, because there's only, like, there's 3 quests, and then there's, I want to, so I know how it's going to work and what gets unlocked. What's the point of doing all this? We're unlocking what's called the Domain reconstruction effort, right? It's like a thing you can do that has like a weekly sort of thing that you can contribute to. So I want to do all the quests that will lead onto me unlocking that. So there's 3 quests initially from like Heaven's Word apparently that you would do, and then there's like 2 quests I would have to do to unlock the Domain reconstruction. So I want to do that. So that's something I have planned out. I think we'll get those out next time. Then we'll come back and finish up Hildibrand. Or we might do Hildibrand first because there's only 2 quests left. Yeah, I think that'll be finish Hildibrand first, do Domain stuff afterwards, and then focus on the four lords remaining after that. That'll be the plan. On Friday, we'll be come back and play some more Final Fantasy 14. We'll finish up the remaining things I need to give in for Kurenai and Minago for custom deliveries, and then immediately go jump into main story because we want to finish up the all the quests for the next patch 4.3, which is Under the Moonlight. So with that, yeah, I'll call it here. Thank you very much for watching. This has been Samir of the Night. Looking forward to see you on Friday. As always, have a good one.